Give us a test talk, Louis.
Copy, copy. Yeah, baby. And there are some serious names in this Enduro. Why, when I go onto my Twitch, it's just a bunch of women in skimpy clothes?
Why is there a woman in Skimpy clothes, did you say?
Yeah, on my Twitch.
I've just changed the TOS.
I don't know what that is.
Terms of service. Oh, this
Okay.
gear crossy up.
Beard's getting nice and thick. That beard's getting nice and thick there, Crossy.
Cool. Good luck.
Oh, so we should be in the race briefing channel. Looks of it.
Yeah, it looks like we've got to jump in there.
He's deafened, so he won't be able to
Are you
hear
talking
you.
to me?
Word. I hear you. Kind of new. It was just you listening. But
There is pound a sec before I go.
fuck, when I've got my plate out, I can't do S's, eh? No, well. Look after your teeth while you got them, motherfuckers. Oh! Alright. Which? Let's go.
Okay, you have to go to your briefing first.
Hey, Greg. You there?
Liam, is that guy in your channel coming up here, or is he not coming up here?
Which one?
The only one
Mr.
in your channel.
Lucas.
Now, hold on,
I don't
hold
know
on.
which one's
What
there.
the
Nah,
heck?
he's AFK probably. Give him a second.
That's all right. I have the power to move people. Fantastic.
He's
Hey,
not
Greg.
qualifying anywhere.
Whoa! Don't need
What?
to shout, mate. I'm right here. It's all good. Calm down.
Yeah. So, Greg. So, I think the role that tags other drivers
Yes.
changed, right? You're just using
Sorry.
team principal, right? The role that you're using to tag the drivers, just the team principal, or there's another role
No,
on
that's
Discord?
just that's just on this in Gilded. That's just my admin thing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Discord because like the notification was posted, but it just tagged the team principals, not the drivers.
Oh, hold on.
I think you've changed the role name.
Is this for the race server?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I can sort that, my friend. Don't you worry. I have the power. There we go.
Some admin
Right.
abuse right here.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Right, okay, gents, we're going to get straight into this. First off, can everyone please do me a favor? Can you all right click on your names and please have your names in Gilded the same as your names are presented in Discord? It just makes, if the broadcaster needs to speak to you, if the stewards need to speak to you, they know who they're looking for. So if I'm looking for, say, someone in particular, but I can't find them because their name in here is McFryBoy2, I don't know who that is. So if you could please change your names in Gilded by right clicking, change nickname, and just set it to you, that would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, secondly, I did make a wee ping today with regards to donations. Now, as I've said from the beginning, I'm going to cover all the costs for the servers. That's just coming out of my own pocket. Obviously, the guys like the broadcasters and the stewards and whatnot, they're giving up their time to sit here for 6 hours at a time. So basically, any donations that are made, honestly, it could be as like even $5. That's all we're asking. If you want to donate more, fantastic. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. But if you can only afford $5, that's fine. If you cannot afford to donate, please don't stress. But it would be nice to see a few more donations to go to these guys because obviously they're giving up a fair amount of time. Right, getting straight into it, guys. So this is going to be a briefing which is going to cover off the entire series. Now, as I said before, we are going to be having some much smaller briefs before each event, but this brief will just be a little bit longer than normal. Now, before we start, can everyone please now jump into the race server? I believe the race server is up. Ensure, listen to this carefully, ensure that whoever's doing the qualifying, once they're in, then join, because you will be joining as a spectator. Do not join as a driver. Johnny, can you confirm you're in? Johnny!
1 second.
Useless.
I'm getting there.
Did the password change in between anyway?
The password is capitals
am in.
AAES.
I'm in apparently under your name.
Oh, lucky you.
It's because it's set up with the teams, and
Okay.
then the driver number one is the one that gets the name until you do a lap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so don't stress about that just now. Okay, so once everyone's had their names changed, everyone's in the is in the server, then we'll just get this going.
There are 45 people in the server.
You in, Vinny?
45, yeah. Okay, now guys, before we really start, a couple other pointers is obviously I know there's a breakdown in communication between the information we're trying to get out to you guys and what's actually being picked up. So we've been asked over and over and over the same questions. So there is a channel which I've made, and I accidentally deleted it, so I'll remake it. It's gonna. Oh no, it's there. It's in the main category under driver feedback. If there's things you think we need to change, amend, make better, things like that, please stick it in there, and myself and the remainder of the admin team will sit down and discuss it because we want to make this as simple and as easy as we can for everybody. Right, first off, guys, thank you and welcome to the AAES 2024 ACC Teams Enduro Series. So this series is going to comprise of 4 rounds. Round 1 being Silverstone, round 2 being Paul Ricard, round 3 being Monza, and if released, then round 4 will be Green Hell. If Green Hell has not been released, then we'll basically have a sit-down discussion, and if we're only a couple of weeks away, then we might fiddle around with some dates to make it work. If not, then we'll have a discussion about putting in a other track. The format from round to round will be a little bit more different from what you're used to. The races are all going to be fairly similar. Round 1 through to 3 is all going to be 6-hour races, with the finale round being 8 hours. The qualifying format for every event is going to be a little bit different. So what we're going to be doing at Silverstone tonight is Formula style qualifying. So those of you who basically follow Formula 1, you'll understand that 3 sessions, you've got Q1, Q2 and Q3. Q1 is going to be a 20-minute period, and all drivers will take to the track. Okay, obviously when you take the track, we are allowing you to use escape to pits if you want to. So rather than doing a cool down lap, you can just finish your lap, pull off the track, and then escape back to pits. When you're on a hot lap, if you're catching a car who's also on a hot lap, absolutely no overtaking, all right? Don't ruin someone else's lap just so you can gain a couple tenths, all right? Back off, reset. Again, pick your times, get your teammates into the channel to help you about finding gaps, things like that. But there'll be no overtaking whatsoever. If you're on an out lap, please do not get in the way of drivers on their hot laps, okay? On the track map, if you're on a hot lap, your wee thing will show as grey, your wee circle will show as grey. If you're on an out lap, it will show as light blue, all right? So just have that in the back of your head. With tonight, guys, obviously it's going to be a 3-session qualifying, obviously Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 is going to be all cars to track for 20 minutes, and at the end of that, the top 30 cars will then proceed to Q2. Q2 will be the top 30 cars. That will run for 15 minutes, and at the end of that session, the top 10 cars will then proceed to Q3. Q3 will be 10 minutes, and that 10-minute period, whoever's the victor will have pole position for next week. Obviously, there's some classifications that we've done here. Now, we do appreciate the time you guys have given up doing, obviously, the classification on the Misano server. I know a lot of people aren't a huge fan of Misano, but we wanted to find a track that had an array of everything. We wanted a track that has some good high-speed corners, some tight corners, some tricky sections and whatnot, so that's why we chose Misano. The reason for it, obviously, we wanted to categorize drivers. So obviously we've got the Pro class, we've got the Silver class, we've got the Pro-Am class, and we've got the Am class. Now, you are racing in your classes, but you're also racing for overall position through the series, okay? So if you're in a really good fight with a car who's in a class ahead of you or a class behind you, you can still race them, that's not an issue. If you're being lapped though, however, lapping cars, please just pull off the racing line. The difference with obviously multi-class is a bit different, but because this is just single class racing, if you're being blue flagged, do not be blue flagged for more than 5 corners, all right? There's nothing worse than being stuck behind someone for corner after corner after corner, and it just starts getting a bit frustrating. So if you're being blue flagged, don't let it go on for any more than 5 corners. Find somewhere safe, pull off the racing line, and just lift your foot off the gas. You're probably going to lose 1, maybe 2 seconds, but if you cause an accident, you're probably going to lose a minute and a half. Okay, so let's just not do that. The comms for this whole series is going to be in here. Now, obviously, myself and the admin team, we've gone out, we've experimented with multiple different options. We've looked at TeamSpeak, we've looked at all these different array of systems, and we found that this one was just the best. It's really simple, it's easy. It's not going to be the main source of information. That's always going to be the Discord, but we felt Gilded allows us to allow you guys to have your own channels, but also allows the steward team and the race director to broadcast to all channels if we need to. Okay.
Drive as fast as you can.
Moving on. Obviously, race day next week, next Sunday. The starting time is going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon Australian Eastern Time and 3 o'clock in the afternoon New Zealand time. The in-game start time for the race next week is going to be 5 AM, so there's a high chance we'll be starting. It's quite dark. Whoever qualifies tonight, that driver can start the race, or you can choose another team member to start the race. We're not going to have any issues there. With the flags, obviously respect blue flags, respect yellow flags as well.
Why
so
do we need a
if there's a yellow flag
45-minute
shown,
briefing, Diaz?
then please use caution proceeding. Don't keep your foot hard to the floor. All right. With Silverstone, though, it's fairly open and you can see fairly far ahead, so you shouldn't have any issues. Blue flags again, I don't need to touch on that because I've discussed that. Track rejoins, obviously there's a lot of fast areas with Silverstone, so track rejoins you could liably start making a lot of pile-ups and crashes and whatnot. Use your track map wisely, listen to your teammates. If it takes you 10-15 seconds to regain the track, do it. Because if you come into a pile of cars coming towards you, you're going to cause a serious accident, a lot of race quitting, and a lot of upset drivers. Okay, so track rejoins, use your head, and just be patient. Now, obviously, the stewards do have a system of using safety car and virtual safety car. With a virtual safety car in this series, if a virtual safety car is utilised, and again, myself and the stewards, we've talked at length about this, and they're only going to be deployed in the absolute worst case scenarios. Virtual safety car will be a case of he'll come over comms saying virtual safety car, virtual safety car, virtual safety car. At that point, you just slow down, engage the pit limiter, and you will remain at that speed until you hear of its virtual safety car ending. Once virtual safety car ends, then you take the pit limiter off, and away you go again. Now, the stewards do have software to know who is cheating on that, so don't try and gain a few extra car lengths, alright? It's just not worth it. With the safety car, if there's a safety car called, then what will happen is the car who is in the lead position, that car will become the safety car. That car will slow down to 100 kilometers an hour, and everyone will file up in single file behind it. Now, it's a big field, and it will take a bit of time for the cars to bunch up. Once the cars have bunched up, we do not want to be hearing people coming over comms saying, when can we go, when can we overtake? Everyone needs to listen to the stewards, okay? So once
I'm about to go into qualifying for
up, the stewards will then control who can pass and who has to stay put. If you are passing, then you will basically pull out to the right and you will overtake, but you will only do this under the clear instruction of the steward team. With the driver swaps and driver stunts, obviously we've got 2-man teams, we've got 3-man teams. So again, we try to make it as fair and reasonable for everybody. So what we did was we removed the minimum stint time. So there's not like a minimum time you have to be in the car. If you get in the car and you go out onto track, you get cramp after 5 minutes and you need to pit, no worries, you can pit. The maximum stint time is 65 minutes. Now, we try to make this as close to the real life event as possible, and 65 minutes is where we find it to be a good, safe compromise. It's pretty much, you're not going to be going too much longer anyway unless you're very clever at fuel saving and whatnot, but 65 minutes, if you go over 65 minutes, you will get a penalty. The maximum time that any driver can be in the car for the entire event is 3 hours, 30 minutes, or 210 minutes. Okay, if you're in the car for longer than that, then unfortunately I think there will be a big fat disqualification coming your way.
Greg, just one thing.
Yep.
If you exceed the 65 minutes, the game disqualify you straight away.
I believe so, yeah.
You said like penalties, but no.
Yeah. So don't do that. Now, in the event of a server restart, if we end up having to restart the server for whatever situation, if we are between the start of the race and the 3-hour mark, then the server will restart and the remaining time set to the race in the grid order, which will be taken from the previous lap. Now, the admins and the race stewards will have access to that data, so basically the race will just start, everyone will just basically go into single file, and the server admins will basically, the stewards will try and get you back into the right position. If it crashes between the 3 and 4 hour, then the server again will be restart with 2 hours set to race, and the grid order again will be on the previous lap. If the server crashes between hour 4 and 6, then we're just going to call the event at that, and the finishing positions will be on the previous lap. With the etiquette, do not abuse anyone on track, guys. We're all here to race, we're all here to have fun. I like to be firm, but I like to be fair. I like everyone to have a good time. But again, do not abuse any member, regardless of what they've done, regardless of what they've said, both on or off the track. Don't let the red mist get the better of you and crash into people on purpose. Don't ruin the event for other people, and don't ruin it for your teammates. Do not attempt to sabotage any driver or any team on track to gain any sort of advantage, or collaborate with any other teams to hinder another team. All right? Do not use any hacks or cheats, and if we are suspecting that anyone on the grid has been using any hacks or cheats, then we will be requesting you to submit your Motec files. If your Motec files, you fail to supply them, then your team will just be removed from the event. Lastly, guys, these events are not easy to host, run, or maintain. And remember, everyone competing here are from all experiences, okay? We've got some of the fastest drivers in all of the Southern Hemisphere here tonight. We've got some real good, solid mid-pack teams. And we've also got guys who have been racing ACC, but they're not quite at the level. This was another reason we wanted to reduce the classes, because if you're a pro team and you're gaining quickly on an AM team, then obviously you'll know to use a little bit more caution than everyone else. That's not saying that all drivers in the AM teams are AM drivers, but obviously we're taking a combined time of the teams from the Misano server, and that's where you've sat. Again, donations would be great, so if you could send something, that would be fantastic. Other than that, that is everything from me. So if you do have any questions, I don't want you to put them, to voice them here. What I'd like you to do is just go to the general chat channel in the Discord, ask your questions, I'll respond so everyone gets the answers. All right? But for now, guys, you can all go off to your own channels. Good luck, have fun, enjoy, and remember the stewards are watching and they will be penalising. Oh, sorry, just touching on the stewards. Obviously, we've got Ross Macaron, he's the race director for the series. We've also got Thomas Degenhart, who's one of the senior stewards, and we've also got James Delaney, who is a well-respected sim racer who I love dearly, but he is also going to be part of the team. Their penalties that they have is, obviously, you've got jump start, that will be handled by in-game. Pit speeding, that will be handled in-game, and corner cutting, that will be handled in-game. If they see that you are doing something that they deem is worth a penalty, their penalties that they have at their disposal is they'll class something as a racing incident. If not that, then you'll get a 5-second penalty, then it'll be a 10-second, 15-second. From there, you'll then get a drive-through penalty. You can get a 10-second stop-go, a 30-second stop-go, and we've also given them the power to disqualify you. Okay, so please, everyone, drive carefully and enjoy. All right, that's enough for me, guys. All off to your own channels.
Just one thing. We're going to skip the session, or just going to let it be?
When it hits 5 minutes, mate, skip it then.
What, sorry?
When it hits 5 minutes to go. So in 6 minutes time, skip it then. I've just got to do a couple of things.
All right then.
Thanks, cheers, gents.
Yep. All right. Let's get out on track. Wait for the boys come down, wherever they are. That was all a bit of fun. Unmute myself. That was fun, wasn't it? Yep, very quiet.
Say if you want to jump in our Discord, my Discord, then everyone else won't jump in.
Oh yeah, that's alright, we can pretty much just stay in here, I think.
I can't get the sound working properly in this thing. It's fucking dog shit.
Alright. Well, we can if you want.
Oh, it's alright. That's what it is. I'll keep mucking around with it.
You guys hear me?
And
yep.
Now, yep.
No, what the fuck over there? Oh, I'm hearing the bloody YouTube. I need more screens.
I've got 3, including ones that are ultra wide. But yeah, I agree. We need one more.
When you got 2.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the fucking things here, but none of them I can use because I haven't built my computer yet.
Yeah, but 3 of those will be like 1.
Okay, we're live on YouTube.
Yep. Should be going live YouTube and to Twitch. Actually, I've got to bring my restream page up so I can see both chats, because I can only see the Twitch chat, I can't see the YouTube chat at the moment. I'll do that soon.
You say something, Louis?
I have stinky armpits. I wonder why not, because mine's working as per normal. I just turned up the volume a bit.
Yeah,
This looks so good.
You're coming through fine.
Say something else?
You'll be coming round the
Hello.
mountain when she comes.
When she comes. Our car looks really good on track.
Does it?
Yeah.
Separating the game sound from the voice sound.
You want more game or more voice?
Fuck, this is a lot of cars. The Aston's minus 13. Who's the big winner? The Audi, the Bentley, and the Ferrari. 488.
Oh, fuck, I hate that corner. Is Louis talking to his family or something?
I'm not talking to anyone.
Oh, I could hear... Okay. So I could hear something and look up, it was your light was flashing?
Oh, there's no one here, it's just me.
Okay.
Mike got a push to talk.
So you've got like a TV going in the background or anything?
Nope. Been banished to the house. Is that better?
Yep. This guy passed.
We've been kicked out of the bush shelter.
Have you? Oh, yeah. Oh, someone's made a mistake.
So how are we talking to each other?
Maybe they've just minimized or the channels are minimized or something.
They must have, because we're still using Gilded Chat, but it just shows 0 people in the channels. That's a bit weird.
Yeah.
Craig, funny enough, I see your name right at the top of the voice lobby.
Yo,
Yep, yeah.
Yeah,
yo,
you're
yo,
there.
yo.
It shows only on my Gilded. It only shows you in the chat, and
Fucking get in Discord, man.
Good luck, Crossy, and if you need anything, just ask.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I think the service should go down in a minute. Oh, he skipped it across the minute, he said, didn't he?
Yeah, I think they saw all the cars on the track and they're just going to let it run out.
It's a little bit too early for that one.
Oh, good God, we're being fucking kicked out again.
He's still here.
Assassin's Creed.
What happened?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah. Can
We
hear.
can hear you.
Well, where the fuck is the voice channel then that we're in?
Must be some sort of a glitch where it doesn't show up anybody, but we're actually still there.
So how the fuck do you change people's volumes then?
Oh, wicked, nice. Cheers, Matt. Good bugger. 8 months in a row. What a dude, the legend. It's my first stream back for the year, actually. It's been a long time. What's this that gonna be? 58, 24th. Let's get this first turn a bit better. Like that. Okay, bail on this lap.
Fuck. The broadcaster doesn't have our livery.
Yeah, thanks to Gunter for the livery. Looks bloody good. Great job as always. Right, quick piss stop before we start.
I'm gonna shut down this Gilded and try and come back in.
Copy that.
We back or I won't. Straight back in, can you hear me?
Yeah. Loud and clear.
You guys are so quiet for me and I don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's strange because you're coming through perfectly for me.
Try your main output, Craig. So click on the cog, voice and video, and then turn the output volume up.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to go into output volume and turn you up to fucking 200%.
Well, that's the overall volume of the whole app, not just us. I don't know why we'd be so quiet.
I've got you up, your output volume up at 200% and I can't hear a fucking thing.
Okay, hang on. I'll try and turn my...
It's alright, I'll just fucking turn my headset up, but the game sound is just fucking deafening.
Well, how's that? Is that better?
You're slightly softer for me, Crossy.
Try turning your game volume down then.
That's what I'm trying to do, but it's not integrating with anything that works. Like Discord and game volume, I can just hit my ear cup and it changes the sound for me. Like I push a button on the side of my headset and it just goes brr, 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 and it drops the game sound
Go.
down or bring Discord up.
Go into your volume mixer of Windows, and then you got all the systems open there, and you can play around with them there.
Like I understand how to make it work, but it's not working. That's what I'm saying.
Might need a reboot. Who's got pole? No one yet. There's a starter qualifying. So here we go. We're that was a
Good luck,
practice
buddy.
mat. Yeah, cheers, mate. So this is the outlap for the first qualifying. So it's like a Formula 1 style quali. You got to make the top 20 to go through, I think. Is that what they said? No.
No, I think the top 30 go through to quali 2, and I think then it goes to the top 10. I'll have a look quickly and let you know.
Yeah. So basically in this where we are at the moment, we're inside. We'll make quali 2, but I doubt we'll get quali 3. That's for sure. Remember if they said anything about overtaking on the outlet?
No, they did not. They just mentioned guys on fast laps and overtaking them and interfering with people's hot laps.
Yeah, fast grid, Matt. This is more like an esport race. This is crazy fast.
You go, boy. You got it in you.
Yeah, guys are bunching, so... I don't know if Reese is quicker than me or not. Fuck. Holy shit, and it was nearly over before it began. I don't know why they're doing this on the very first lap, because your tyres aren't going to be up to temperature until 2 or 3 laps in anyway.
Eager beavers, mate.
Who the hell was that?
Sculiano or something like that. I saw that.
Track's really grippy. The heaps of grip on the track. Feels really good.
Yeah, there's lots of guys behind you still warming up tires and weaving.
salvage that. Just. Brake too late. I'm not going to let this guy behind me pass. Oh, no, he's gone anyway. I was going to say he pulled out in front of me.
Yeah, he's the dude in the Porsche. He's still sitting at number 87. He's still sitting at 47. Doesn't look very stable.
In the 58s, but... Yeah, man.
Beautiful lap.
Cheers. So close to a 57.
One second off the pace.
Forgot to turn my rain light on. What, you mean off the pole time, at the current pole time?
Yeah, yeah, off pole, you're 1 second off.
I'm not entirely unhappy with that because those guys are so damn quick.
We're sitting in 20th overall.
Yep. Okay, I need to adjust my tyres so it might go in. We've got 10 minutes left. So no point finishing this lap.
Fastest time is 56.997.
Matt Lamb, good time. So rip a couple of litres out.
Tennis is struggling.
Whew. Oh, that's why the track is 31 degrees. It's hot. I wonder why the tyres were so up there. Got my rain light on.
You go, boy. That's a car in the middle of the track.
It certainly is.
He's still there.
He's getting paid to bring out a safety car.
I'm not sure what's happened, but you've dropped down 2 spots to 18th. So did people get banned or?
There's only 40 people in, so it looks like 8 people have disappeared.
We'll take it.
That's their problem, not ours.
Yep.
You're 0.2 off the 2 guys in front of you.
So close yet so far away.
0.3 off Webley.
This lap.
And no, in total. And 0.4 off Chan.
That's not bad actually. Those guys are quick.
You're 0.1 off Tennis.
Oh, stay in. Just.
That car's still there.
Yep.
Looks like they got server issues. People keep on dropping in and dropping out.
The server's New Zealand, so that's okay for us. We should be okay.
Seconds still 1.1 off the pole.
I was going to pull out of then because I'm on an invalid lap, but he went wide anyway, so.
Yeah, I saw him move out of the way.
Lamb's only a couple of seconds behind me too. Oh no, he's gone. Alright, we've got time for 2 laps.
Gun it.
That's a bit of turn 1.
Nice save there through maggots.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Lost a bit there. Well, that's it for now.
25th, 1.163 of pole.
Fuck. What to change? What
Nice
to
driving,
change?
mate. Well done.
Cheers.
Oh shit! I've been muted the whole fucking time.
You've been chatting away and wondering why we're ignoring you.
Oh no, it's just yeah. Really have anything to say? Just like
I thought I'd just like kind of spot for Crossy.
25 out of what, 47?
fast cuts in here.
Oh yeah, man.
Holy shit, that Jay Sonicus was like 0.1 something ahead of you, and now he's 0.6 off pole. He just put in a massive lap.
And he's in no, must have been invalid lap because he's in 9th.
Yeah, in 9th, but he's 0.6 off.
Wiggly's in 19th, and Sinister in 20th. They're just snuck into the 57s. We've got a 58.8. So we're only 1/10 off them, but we're 5 places back. Look how tight the field is. That's ridiculous. So we're like 58.0, and then 58. Oh, there's two 58.0s. We just got relegated as 26th. Then 58.1, 58.1, 58.1, 58.2, 58.3, 58.3. Far out, man.
Right, could everybody who is in 30th position and lower, if you could please leave the server just to help with stability, that would be great. Thank you very much.
I like that.
15 minutes, okay.
Good luck, Crossland.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, so it was top 30 then? I thought it was top 20.
Now it goes from 50 to 30, from 30 to 10, I think. I just don't know if 15 minutes is really enough. And I mean, the top 10 only get 10 minutes if I'm not mistaken. It's like a top 10 shootout.
I don't know if it's worth noting, Crossy, but the track temperature's dropped back down to 30 degrees. So if you've got your tyres set for 32, I think it was.
Oh, they were a little bit hot anyway.
Okay.
But if I need changing at half time, like 7 minutes or so, I'll do it. Then go for a last quick spurt. Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake. Come on, what fucking hell?
Yeah, you're in a big pile up at the moment. I think there's 2 cars behind you.
an average lap.
th 1.8 off pole.
Gotta change your tyre pressure, it's just shit.
So that corner that you're just about to go onto after Maggots and Beckett's, is it? All the fast guys cut that left-hander onto that straight. Cut the shit out of it. I don't know if that's good advice or bad advice, but it's just an observation.
What's it going to change? If it give it a little bit more turn, see what happens
If
here.
you can leave pits in the next 3 seconds, you'll have a nice clear run.
Actually, I'll just take some fuel out because I won't need that much. Maybe 4 laps worth, which is all I'll get. Got my rain light on.
Yeah, you've got a gap there now if you go. Yeah, perfect.
Sweet.
You hit that bang on.
Oh, Vic Chan behind me. This one here, you mean? Or the exit?
No, the exit off this. But this exit here, they just go line that up and go boom, flick fourth across there.
Oh, yep.
And it just straightens it out more off that exit of out of Beckett's.
Yep.
But yeah, there's no point changing anything now. Like you got your lines. So it's just...
Just outside the top 20. If we can crack the top 20, we'll be doing okay.
23rd, still 1.9 off.
What do I have to get
0.4
to
off
get?
the guy in front of us.
What time is 20 at the moment?
1.4 off, so if we can hit 0.5, half a second faster, we're in the top 20.
Okay.
58.2.
Right.
20.
That's okay. A little bit of puka met on that one. Ah, fuck it.
Copy.
Enough fuel for 2 laps, so.
Target's still at 58 flat for top 20.
Yeah, fuck, my gas just crashed.
No, sorry boys. Don't think it's gonna happen.
We're in it, mate. You gotta be in it.
Not enough fuel for another
Went
lap.
to 26. Yeah, we went to 26 from 29th. Well done, mate.
Man, I'm sweating.
I'm not even driving and I'm sweating.
Ah, fucking muted again. When I hit drive, it puts me into a Porsche. M-Lamb's Porsche. For some reason, so it's put me in their team.
Where are they?
Tennis ended 13th, 0.8 off.
Yeah, so we're 6 tenths behind then, which is not too bad.
Mate, this is very, very, very close. I mean,
look at first and second. 2
Oh.
1,000s.
3 with a
Philippa's
third.
going
With a third
batshit
Aston.
again. Are we third or second? Oh, we are third. L Keys is fifth, and then the next one's in 21st.
0.02 of a second between first and second.
Yeah.
We're silver, right?
No, we're pro-am.
No, when you look at the numbers on the...
No, we're white.
Are we white?
Yep.
What? I'm just trying to figure out the classifications. How the hell is Philippa white or pro-am? Not a chance. She should be silver.
No, they should pro.
Oh yeah, sorry, pro.
Fucking hell. Way down the list. We're not even in it. Solid mid-pack though. I mean, there's going to be some good racing all the way through, I reckon.
You're talking like hundredths. It's not even tenths, it's hundredths. It's amazing how close everybody is.
Well, that's that. 26th, 25th. Or did someone leave? Guessing we can leave now. People have.
Yeah, I think that's it.
So the race proper's next Sunday night. So that was qualifying.
What's you just watch the top 10 on YouTube, yeah?
6 hour enduro.
Yeah, YouTube's about 5-6 minutes behind, so it gives me enough time to shower and watch it in bed.
Yeah, must have a look actually. I'll be up.
You gonna jump back in your Discord, Crossy?
Yep. I'll stay in both, but I'll jump. Yeah, get in Discord.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to watch via television. You have a good night, and thanks, Crossy.
Okay, mate, no worries.
Really appreciate it.
No, all good. Wish I could have done more.
It's a long race, mate. There's lots to be done in there. You're going to have to make up for all my fuck-ups.
Can't remember what the rules
Right,
were.
let's get this up
around
on
that.
Oh yeah, it's up on the stream there.
I remember how they swap drivers around
you
in
did
sessions.
pretty well, Steve.
You said knackers for the Kovacs
Top
McPurple
10
entry.
drivers, obviously. If you're not in the top 10, guys, please just exit the server. Thanks.
Starting to drop out. We've got 12 out there, right?
You might be on push to talk to in Discord.
Yeah,
Oh,
I am.
muted it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking. I was just trying to get my stream up, the YouTube up, so we can see that on the stream. So let's see, Kale. So that's Cooley and Maverick in third place. It's funny, only
Say
team.
that again, sorry.
So Cooley, Dink Donk,
Yeah.
and Maverick. So that's them in third place with Ethan Kale.
Oh, okay.
And they're like a tenth. He's a tenth off the pole time.
Almost sounds mint now that I'm fucking not using
Gilded.
Gilded, yeah. So that's game. By going to Gilded.
Gilded's really weird. You're right. It's like all the channels are saying 0. No one's in them.
Yeah. And the app just keeps doing weird shit. Like I got all this weird stuff popping up all over it, like just glitching out.
Oh, okay. Damn, that McLaren's loose.
Which one?
Paul Britt. They showed him going through the S's, and the thing was just sliding all over the place.
They show. Oh, you watching the YouTube?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, I might have a look at that.
That's on my stream. I've got it on my stream.
I have to get my my computer built to do this because my frames dropped down to like 45.
Oh yeah.
That many cars.
That's the problem. Like when you got like, are you using with ACC Drive? That sucks a lot of your frames away too.
Yeah, but we need to use it right for our
Yeah, but you can just fire it up when you need it.
Not when I'm driving though.
No. Well, you don't need to when you're driving because the other players need to use it, right?
Yes, but I need to have it going so you can make those changes on the car, though, right?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I think so, right. But being a teams event, I'm not sure actually.
Is it broadcast on Ruse TV, the AAES?
I'm not sure. I thought it was just YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, but Ruse.
No, not Race on Oz. It's AAES. Oh no, that's what I'm watching it through actually. Yeah, Ruse TV. They must be doing the commentary then.
Has been up the front for the majority of this qualifying session. What can he do as he crosses the line? Here comes Bakita. So Smith goes into pole. What can
Philippa, man, this chick is fast in the Porsche. Whoop. Yep, didn't have it into that lap. It's funny that the track must be changing. Their time's getting slower. Because in the first practice I joined, it was at 56.5 was the quickest, and then it went 56.7, and now it's 56.9.
Could be they'll be higher fuel, and they're just running it out to do these last punches.
Yeah, true. Or tyres just slowly coming up.
Yeah, you watch that Bakita, and you watch the lines, and they're just like
Merc on top. Yeah, well, true. Matt's happy the Merc's on top. That's his car.
as well? So Britt is up.
Won't be on top for long.
One to keep an eye out for. He's just a little bit further up.
Are you in there spectating?
So we saw him just
Yeah,
have that
yeah.
little
There's a V-dub's gonna flip
issue
in.
there, and he's pulled out of that
Ream
one,
it
so
out.
he's decided that's enough. Back to Hind, only driver not to set a time, he was valid on his first trip around. 4 minutes remaining, so that 10-minute session flies by pretty quickly.
Fucked it up on the last corner.
Fastest time right now of Zach Smith, 56.910, or Zachary Smith. It's got it as Zachary.
Yeah, there we go.
Confirmed if you like Zach or Zachary.
0.125 up.
Here's Hind.
So how was that?
What can he do in the 701?
Mine must be a bit laggy.
that was really easy for me.
Easier with only 10 cars.
Oh, Yako, sorry.
Here comes Bakita.
Here's Bakita.
See, sweating a bit.
Wow, okay, let's refresh it, get it live again.
Why are you sweating, Chris?
Battle of the 999 and the
'Cause it was hard work.
818. Here's Lucas Keys.
Just concentration, it's hot.
What
Yeah,
about
there's
Ethan Cale?
a
Yet
lot
to
of
set
cars
a
on there.
time.
I've got a heater under my
Q3
desk called a
session,
PC.
Number 1 Ferrari. He's hunting down the 999 of Philip Bakita.
Yeah.
156.785.
I'm gonna move it actually. I need to put it somewhere so it runs a bit cooler.
Fastest time so far.
I'm surprised by
He's good.
Ridley's time.
Across the line,
Yeah. He was. He
Start. Here's
I thought it'd been
Reynolds.
quicker.
He hasn't set a time yet either in the
I think he just
276
had traffic
Ferrari.
on his run because we had the first one.
First round, I was nip and tuck for us not to make it through, because we just kept on having a bad place on the tracks.
So currently sitting 10th position, 2 minutes and change still remaining in this Q3 session. Akita, Smith and Sinjoto, they're all out there right now.
So, if you guys know what time the actual race starts next week?
Reynolds, good enough for P9 at this
3 o'clock our time in the afternoon.
Brit, I don't think is set.
Oh, that's good.
9317, that was the first.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
so
think we'll probably end up finishing at about
stick with
9,
Matthew
9,
Lamb
half past
for
9.
now
in the
for
evening,
Group
so.
B
Yep.
Garage.
Although it's going to be really hot in the middle of the day, depending what the weather's like.
I think it's going to rain, according to Auckland weather reports, which is...
Oh, I was going to go to Foo Fighters, got offered a ticket, but I turned it down.
Making his way towards the line,
Anticipating
1.5
all
tenths
of it
up on
from
his best time. This will be good enough for P3. It
making
is.
options for all of you.
Great
So.
work.
You guys did
Sneckers
well.
moves up into P7 as well in the meantime.
Yeah, I think that was about the
Reynolds
maximum,
is on a flying
because
lap,
my
3.5
PB is only like 2
tenths
tenths
up
up
on
on
his
that.
best time.
I was never going to grab
Let's
that
get
2
into the
tenths
top
on,
five. We'll stick with him
this
right now.
session. So.
He's making his way through Vale, now the right-hander of Club. A minute and a half left. Bakita, Smith, Lamb, Sinjoto, Keys, Kale, Senecas, Hind, Reynolds and Britt.
We'll go to Brisbane.
8
Oh,
pro
sleep
drivers,
taking night.
2
Yep,
silver-
do it.
So I've got 8 pro
Go stay with
cars,
Gunter.
2 silver cars in there.
Here we go, last minute.
As Reynolds
Yep, it's getting tight now.
navigating his way now through the loop.
And Kale down in 6th. I wonder if do they take your best lap overall, or is it this is the qualifying for top 10? No, this will be it, eh?
Yeah, this would be it, I'd say.
Using all the road available to him.
Oh, I think that Merckx just fucked up their last lap.
I only heard of them what we're talking the other night, Matt. Otherwise, no.
The brakes into the left-hander of
But you
Brooklands.
put, we're going down the YouTube music rabbit hole.
So less than a minute remaining in this session.
It's
Reynolds,
amazing,
one more bite of the cherry if
you know,
he
we do
wants.
this all the time on our
If not,
server. You know, you've
still
got 10
improve
minutes
on
to
his
set your fastest
time.
lap.
Where will it leave him?
And,
P7.
But with so many cars on the
From
track,
him
because normally we only have like 10 or 12 cars on
Lamb
the track, so you leave bigger gaps.
Is sitting
With
in
all these cars on the
P3,
track, it's so difficult to
1.5,
concentrate and get your
1.7
fastest
tenths
lap.
away, almost
Yeah, it
2
is, eh?
tenths away from Smith, who's out there right now. So there's Britt just up ahead as well. So these two are going to finish their session next to each other. So Britt, good enough for P10. Lamb pulls out of it at the last moment there. Here's Bakita. Here's her last attempt at solidifying pole position.
What was your time, Crosby?
Just coming through the loop.
59.3 or 59.2 or something. Oh, 58.2, sorry.
And Wibbly?
Don't know, I can't remember.
Quite as fast as what we saw in Q2. Pretty
It was
close.
58 too. Then it wasn't a bad run, you know. That's
That was
about
quite a
the,
good run.
that was the lap times you posted when we were practicing. So it's almost where you should be.
I did a 58 flat in quali 2.
We got it. Merck on top.
Bakita, I don't think she's going
Oh,
to improve.
Bakita. Oh no.
Settle for 56.785.
She spun straight in front of a car too.
Kale trying to eke out as much time as he can. Doesn't
Is-
improve
is-
from
is it a-
P6. Here's
he
Zach
or she?
Smith. He's got to
She,
take top
Philippa.
position with this lap. He does. The 818.
It was
What a cracker
a
at
ego.
56.672.
Yeah, so Cooley Matt is in car number 1. They're in 6th at the moment. But Ethan Kale is the driver.
Is on pole position. Lucas Keys.
Where are they?
Good starting position
6th
right now from P5.
at the moment.
Can he make it P4?
That's it. Yeah, they'll be 6th. They've done
When
the
did
lap.
she,
A little bit of
when,
time
when did
there
she sprint
in
in
the
front of
final
the car?
sector, and he's going to wind up
Right
in
at the end there
P5,
with
but
the-
congratulations.
Yeah.
She did the old
The
big loop out on the
818
front straight.
of
Yeah, yeah.
Zach Smith, Matthew Pignata, and Moreno Morella are going to start the 6-hour off next week from P1. Philip Bakita and Ryan Houlihan in P2, and that's
Right.
pretty much everything. All right, so Bakita, Lamb,
Server's gone
Goto,
down.
Keys, Kale, Reynolds, Senecas, Hind, and Britt.
Wow. There we go. Well, that was quite a bit exciting, wasn't it?
Well done, everyone. Well done. Zach Smith, P1. Nice man. Right, guys, girls, see you all next week.
Gilded now. He's fearing anything. There's Axon. He's driving the Ferrari.
Sorry,
man.
what was that?
It's a gilded. You can exit gilded now.
Oh, I've done that.
Right. Well,
so race on tomorrow then, Brozzy. So.
Yes, we have a race tomorrow. It's a Donington Triple Crown. So it's just a fun race. Three races. Just a fun event.
It's gonna be good.
So, yep, get in there, Matt. You need to be in there, mate. Need to see you. Just reveal our new Rainlight Racing logo, as I've got in the bottom of my screen, down here. Which is what we're rocking on our cars at the moment too. So, this is the new skin that Gunter made for us. Because he's the man. Now he put some stuff on here, didn't he? So you got Rainlight Racing. Oh yep, IPS excellent, excellence. It's got the Twitch. It did have the numbers on it. Maybe it's.
So with that qualifying session behind you, Crosby, what is your race target?
26th.
What is your target for the race?
Oh, target finish.
Yep.
Hope. I don't know. Inside top 20 would be good. Ideal, like even better, like an excellent result would be 15, between 15 and 10, considering the company, like the other teams in there that speed of them.
Yeah, I think that spot sort of between from 8th up until about 18th is really close, because I told Tennis if we could make up another 2 10s, we'll almost be top 10. But it's a close bunch though.
I think for us it's, you know, depending on what happens in T1 lap 1 and
Yep.
also how we handle the car on track. I think our target should be probably about top 15. That's a safe bet. Top 10 would be nice, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think realistically top 15 finish is what we will be looking at.
Yeah, well, just looking at, say, the times. I mean, say Maverick's best in the Ferraris are 57.2. I don't know if Cooley's posted any times in our server in the Ferrari.
No, he's not interested. I don't think he's gonna take part in the race.
Yep. So my best in our servers are 58.2. I just beat that. I did a 58 flat in second qualifying, but
Yeah.
Yes.
On their server, beat 20th. Actually, they didn't update the times yet. Let me just have a look.
yeah, 6/10 off. Yeah, Mav was.
Okay, so they didn't load the fastest times in from the last session. That kind of sucks.
Oh well. That's
So
it.
I'm just thinking, Crosby, for us, like, you're clearly faster than myself and Louis, and we've qualified 26.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So for us to be up around that 15 to 20, it comes down to what the other drivers are like comparable to myself and Louis, right?
Yeah, the teammate. Yeah, the second
Yeah.
and third drivers. Yep, of course.
Yeah. So if we're racing against people that are, well, I guess, to use Yako and Thinnus for example, well, I don't see myself beating Yako or Thinnus, and I don't know the third driver,
Both are. He's
both
good.
are, yeah.
He's quick too. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's if they're in what did you guys end up 19th, 20th?
13th.
Oh, 13th.
Yeah,
Yeah,
quite
okay.
up there,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
well, yeah. We haven't got we haven't got if the race pans out how the race is meant to pan out and everything goes well, it's just unrealistic for us to be there unless something happens to them. Someone takes them out or something like that, and then
I think sort of look at it, just give it the best you can. Don't worry about increasing positions or just sort of run your race the best you can.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to. I guess I'm trying to just probably be realistic about it. I'd like to get inside the top 20 personally.
Well, Matt reckons. He's saying, let Crossy do the stint in the clean air so he can stretch his legs. Early on will be heaps of traffic, so outright pace not as important.
Yeah, so I would agree with that. So I would actually, because we had this discussion as well this morning about where we place and how we're going to handle it. Look, Craig, the thing is, what you have to remember is there's a reason why the guys that qualified. That's the fastest driver of every team, not just your team.
Oh no, yeah, I get that. Yeah.
So there is some of these guys. If you look on their server, they didn't update it now today, but I mean on their server, where are you placed? So 62nd, okay. Divided that by 3 because obviously there's 3 cars per group. So your focus should really be of where you're going to finish. It should be try to keep the car on the track for your entire stint. Dial back, find your fastest lap and dial about 20% back from that. It's a 6-hour race.
Yeah.
If you end up pranging every 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 3 laps, you are going to end up at the back. A good example of this is I follow Nico Cordier, who also races with us from time to time.
Yeah.
They do quite a lot of endurance events, but for some reason they always find themselves praying in the first 5 to 10 laps. So they start their race, half an hour into the race, they're already
20%
3 or 4 laps
is a bit much
behind.
to dial down. Sorry.
So my suggestion would be is for the start of the race, and I agree with Matt, try to get Crosby in later, but I also don't agree with him for the spread. The pressure is going to be insanely high. You want your experienced driver to be able to soak up that pressure, to know, okay, listen, somebody's dive bombing, just get out of the way, live for the fight another day. Have a bit of, he's got a little bit more spatial awareness because he's been doing it so much longer than all of us. So I would say, get him in the car in the first stint, and maybe, and then let the other distance pan out, and then when he's in the car again, get him to then push for making positions. But I think in the beginning it's going to be really, really tight backed. And if you just, follow the basics of, endurance event, it's not about hitting hot laps every single lap. Like I said, just dial back a bit. You should be able to climb the ladder in positions. A lot of these guys are fast. The top 10 is insanely fast. Mid-pack, everybody from 11th to, let's say, 25th. They're all good drivers, but they're all in teams. So there is possibilities for somebody to mess up their race. And that's why I said the other night, don't focus on lap times. Focus on laps, quantity of laps, because you need to build that muscle memory for you to be able to manage your car when you start getting tired, because this is going to be a tiresome event. Everybody's going to feel it after that 6 hours. So it's important to just dial back a bit and let your race run from there. You can rather lose 2 or 3 positions in the start or 4 positions in the start, and when the guys in front of you start spranging out, you can make it up, or even at a later stage, once you've got a good rhythm and flow and feel for the truck and the car, and when the tires starts degrading on other cars because they push from the get-go, you can start coming back on start to come back on them later in the stint or later in the race. So it's endurance event. So.
Yeah. I didn't realise Alex was watching on YouTube before, but I think he's probably gone now. Yeah, so Matt's basically said as well, he said...
Tell Matt Matt to jump in the Discord.
He said, no, he doesn't like his voice on here. He said, don't worry about the result, just drive. Anything can happen on race day. 20% a bit much to tone down, maybe 1 to 5%. And then he said, nah, with Crossy's track record, fuck having him in the car at the start. 6 hours, pretty short race, to be honest. I don't think so.
Yeah, see, my mentality towards it is pretty much what Dennis was saying, is if I do that first stint, and we haven't even talked about this, who's doing what. Like, I was thinking about strategy today, and I was thinking if we go, it was just me thinking, I was thinking if we put Crossy in for the first stint and the last stint, and then you've got to do a stint in the middle somewhere. And then either it goes Crossy, Louis, me. No, that's not right, is it?
Yeah, then
We all have to,
Got
we
two
all have
stints
to
each.
drive 2 hours. Yeah, so Crossy, Louis, me, Crossy. And that gives us that sort of safety, but then Louis and I have to fucking be on our game to just maintain the race.
Yeah, but don't because when you guys are in the car, and I mean, say this, all the respect in the world. If somebody comes up behind you guys, let them pass. You know, don't fight them. Crosby will get the place back later on. You start squabbling about on position.
Jesus.
I'm not saying pull out of the way so they can just get position, but don't fight them. If they take a dive at you, just let it go. Crosby can get that position back later. The thing is that once you start squabbling over a position, you get nervous and you start placing your car in the wrong position, places on the track. You wear out your tires, and everything just goes to bits quite quickly. And I think it's important. Maybe we should, hear that as well. Don't fight the guys that's coming up from, because obviously now if Crosby does the first stint, he's going to gain quite a few positions. Those guys are probably some of them will come back at you as the race progresses. But again, he can get those positions back.
I didn't build the bread box.
Again, not saying to just jump out of the way, but if they do take a dive at you, don't fight it, just let it go.
Yeah, so I learned that pretty much what you're saying in our last league race was I had Cooley and Maverick behind me at one point, and I was like, I was thinking to myself, I'll I don't have to get out of the way here. I'll just keep them behind me. No, I wasn't trying to block them, but then I ended up focusing too much on, okay, when do I let these guys pass? How do I get out of the way? And I ended up just spinning out on a corner and hitting the wall. And I was just like, that was just fucking stupid. I should have just let them go and just tried to stay along behind them and just let them tow me a little bit.
Yeah. So what I tell Jonathan about stuff like that is don't focus on the cars that's coming up behind you. The one thing I've noticed, being I'm not the fastest guy, I'm not part of the fastest group, but part of the front group in our league, is that at the rate we catch you guys, okay, we can't wait for you to decide where to let us pass. If we're gonna see a gap, we're gonna take it. You're probably not even gonna know we drive by you. That's how quickly it happens. So don't worry about the guys coming up from behind you. They will find a way past. In the AAES events, unluckily blue flags you have to get out of the way for. But in general, don't worry about the faster guys behind you. Just focus on your own thing.
Why? Use your phone.
I just scared it.
You can use your phone.
Have a good night. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Oh, bugger. I was just trying to do something before you left.
What do you want to do, Crosby?
Yeah, I'll see if it works.
Particle effect. Wait, I do have. Whoa.
No, it's not working. Okay. You can muck around with it. It's alright. No worries, another time.
Okay. Have a good night.
Yep, see you. And
See you
I'll
later.
kill the stream as well. So we got Donington tomorrow night, so we'll stream that. For Monday Night Madness return and the pre-season to Rainlight Racing's season 5. So kicks off in February 5 for real, but we've got some fun races before that. So get in there, use the Discord link. I don't think I've got it up actually. Just type /Discord in Twitch and you'll see it there. Otherwise stream. See you, Matt. Get into Discord.